Okay, well, there's a couple things. First off, um, well, actually, not first off, you're doing okay with that. So when you're doing the superlative, you have to use the article, más or menos, and then there's some irregular superlatives as well, and then the adjective, okay? But they need to agree. So for example, here it's saying the flight between San Francisco and Puerto Rico was the longest of all the flights. So it's the flight that you're making agree, not all the flights. It's from the first part. So instead of being los más largo, it would be el más largo because it matches vuelo. So you're saying the flight. So the that matches flight is el. And then down here, no vamos a esa playa. It is the worst of all of them would be you want to make your malo. Your malo has to agree with what the worst is. The worst is the beach, so it needs to be mala. Or you can change más malo to peor. You could say, no vamos a esa playa, es la más mala or es la peor. And you should, when you go into your answers, be able to click on this and it'll give you feedback. And in fact, it wanted you, does it tell you up there that you have to use the irregulars? Okay, it doesn't say, but it looks like the answer that it gave was the irregular form. So just make sure that when you can use the irregular form, which is with age, mayor, menor, and best in words, mejor and peor, that you use it. And so here, Carla es muy responsable, Susana es responsable, Alicia no es responsable. So you want to say, if Alicia is not responsible, she would be the least responsible, not the most responsible, because Carla is responsable, Susana es responsable, so Alicia es la menos responsable. See, you need to put menos in there. And it should be la menos because we're talking about Alicia. She is the least responsible, and it needs to be la for Alicia because the one who's the least responsible is Alicia. It's not Susana and it's not Carla, it's just Alicia. So you did that one okay. Then here, estas dos clases son, now you do need, it is plural. You're saying these two classes are the most difficult that I have. So you still need a the, and this time you do need a plural the, and it has to agree with the classes because it's the classes that are the most difficult. So you need a las right there. So you would say, estas dos clases son las más, and then difficult still refers to two classes. So you need to make it difíciles. ¿Sí? Las más difíciles, you got to make it plural. El sofá azul, grande de todos los sofás que hay en mi casa. So you misspelled grande, and we are talking about sofá azul, you need the el. So it should be el más grande de todo. When you're doing the superlative, you have to have the when you're making the superlative construction. Mi madre es el trabajador de la familia. You want to say she is the most hardworking of the family. If it's madre, which is my mother, that's a woman, you can't have el, you need la. Then you would need más, and then you would need to make it trabajadora because who's hardworking is the mother. So it's not like it's hard, but it gets a little bit tricky because we don't do this in English. And so sometimes people tend to forget. You have to make everything agree. So you're hardworking if it's describing your mother and your mother is a female, you have to make hardworking agree with mother. You can't use trabajador, you have to make it trabajadora. So if you look right here, it'll say la más trabajadora. So here, Sara y Anita son, so now you've got two subjects of your comparison. You're saying that Sara and Anita are the most beautiful in the family. So since it's both of them, you would put las, más, and since it's two of them that are pretty, it needs to be bonitas. Las más bonitas. And Franco tiene 38 años, Eduardo tiene 20 años, Mario tiene 45 años. So Franco he is the youngest. So you can put, you need the that matches Franco, which would be el más joven, or the irregular form, más joven can be changed to menor, el menor. So más joven can switch to menor. El más joven or el menor, you could use either or. So I'm not sure why up here they made it be, I guess because they tell you in the text that with joven, it's okay. It's used both the regular and the irregular form. With bad and good, it's preferred to use the irregular form over the regular form. So even though you could say la más mala, it's preferred to say la peor. Okay, so hopefully that helps explain this particular activity.